Joining me now is Michael Gould, founding member of the NYPD K-9 Unit and commanding officer of Nassau County Police Department's K-9 Unit. So a perfect guest to have for us today. So we've got these flash flood warnings in effect. Obviously, everything is stopped for right now. But we were just talking, how does this affect the K-9 units? It's not terrible for them, right?
No, actually, extreme weather is, of course, going to affect everything. But dogs can outperform most technology in this weather. They can outperform drones. They can aircraft. So dogs, this is their natural environment. So even a light rain actually helps the dogs because it suppresses the scent. It keeps some odors that they're looking for will be contained by weather. This is extreme, of course, and it's certainly not a good sign for today. But as far as the cadaver dogs are concerned, rain, they work in all kinds of elements. They got fur coats, they've got 4 legs, they're weatherproof, they can navigate a whole bunch of different environments.
Michael, let's look at the screen together. As we watch the Guadalupe River, this is just moments ago, and we had to actually move our camera to get Jorge to a different area. But as we take a look at what is happening here just this hour in Texas, these rain, look how hard it's raining. So I'm imagining, help us understand the way the canines work, because I'm imagining that if there is a scent, maybe on the riverbank, right, and they're looking for a cadaver, that scent doesn't get washed downstream with weather like this?
Yeah, absolutely. It would get washed downstream, but the trick is then to be downstream. So they got to move their assets downstream to where the odors are predictable. In this case, unfortunately, the bodies are predictably going in a certain place. So it's not like looking in hundreds of acres. It's a predictable place these bodies are going to be recovered. It's not a question of if, it's when. And frankly, the summer months are really good because, unfortunately, bodies decompose at a faster rate in heat. So it's a horrible scenario.
It is.
But as far as the recovery of the bodies, if it was winter, the odors would be suppressed. So in heat and the other factors, the water will make it easier for the dogs to detect them. And again, to your point, they would have to be downstream of the odor to catch the scent.
Yeah, and to your point about the heat, we were talking about that yesterday with our teams there and with our guests, that it was so excruciatingly hot. People were noting how hot it was. So now we've got this, it's cooling things down. Talk to us, like, if you were there running one of your operations as you had them, where would you start? Would you fan the dogs out? Would you do dogs on each side of the river? How would it go?
Yeah, well, whatever assets, and I'm assuming they have a lot of assets. We know that 2 NYPD K-9 teams went, and that's only a part of it. But they can only work, a dog can only work for about 20 minutes at a time before they need to rest. Yeah, so that was a misnomer even during 9/11 when we were down at 9/11. We had a tendency of working the dogs so hard, but they couldn't. They can only literally work, and depending on the weather, 20 minutes to use their nose. So you're constantly changing them out, resting them, giving them water, but you always want to be downwind or down, in this case, downstream. You don't want to be upwind or upstream. The dog will never get the odor.
Sure. We were talking with some ex-Navy SEALs yesterday about where they were going to be searching, and they were going downstream, to your point, to some lakes where these rivers feed into them. And that was a kind of a catch point where they were looking for, and hopefully they'll be able to get out there again today. And what we're looking at right now, Jorge Ventura reported to us that this rain is supposed to last like this until the evening, which is just terrible. Talk to us about the types of dogs, because I saw the NYPD post on X, and it looked like German Shepherds. We've talked about this in the past when you and I have been talking about manhunts through the last few months. There's some of I don't know, maybe those aren't German Shepherds, but tell us about the types of dogs that are typically used for this type of work and how they're trained.
Yeah, so really you just want the size of them that really is relevant to navigate these different environments, and they need to have the drive. So all dogs are hunters. They hunt. They have the incredible sense of smell, 250 pounds greater than humans, and no other technology can outperform them. So they got to be environmentally sound. For example, they would have to be able to walk into the studio without being afraid of lights and so forth. So that's one of the things, but it's the drive. We talk about their drive to hunt, and that's all they're doing is hunting odor. They're not really hunting bodies. They're not, when they're trained, they're not hunting bombs or drugs. they're hunting a reward. So it's actually a happy exercise for them, although it's horrible for the humans.
Yeah.
It's that for the dogs, it's just another day that they're looking for their reward, which is a toy.
Yeah, and they do incredible work, and we know how useful they will be. And I assume that more canine units will be going in, because we're talking about upwards over 160 people missing.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
They've got a long road ahead of them. Michael Gould, thank you so much for coming in studio today. We always appreciate seeing you.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.